Test 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, audio test. Audio check, 1, 2, 1, 2, audio check. And good morning, World Wide Web. It is not even morning anymore. It is afternoon. Morning for a lot of people. We are live here in the Rockwood Studios from behind the not-so-golden microphone in far north Queensland, Australia. And we are, sadly, on a late start today. Morning, it's almost bedtime. Zothan, how are you doing? Yes, indeed. So, right, it is 2 hours into the morning in the UK, Europe, and Africa on a Tuesday morning, but still a Monday Night Football in the USA and Canada. How are you doing this morning, Zothan? Yes, I reckon it is what? It is, 10:22 in the US on the East Coast? Yes, so I have the crust queued up. Oh, you're in Central, right? I do have the crust queued up. So, had a problem with the stream key that the devs gave me. So I'm just waiting for a reply on that. I think what they did is they gave me an already used stream key and it's not working. So yes, I think Firehammer had the beta version, so he probably should have got a stream key. Of course, he may have got one that's busted also. I don't know. Just waiting to see what happens with that. I see that they've got it priced pretty high. It's 40 Australian dollars, so I reckon that's about what, 26 or 27 USD. He didn't have it. 27 US. Yeah, I was pretty close on that. I knew I was close. I could swear he had the demo or the beta version. I wonder what happened. Maybe I was thinking of somebody else. Yeah, double that for Canada. Wow. Well, CN is China, right? CA is Canada. Okay, righto. Let's get on over to our game scene. OBS had an update too. I also, after I got back from the doctor this morning, I attempted, and for the life of me, I can't figure out why it doesn't work, but I attempted to multi-stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and it just ain't happening here for some reason. I don't know what the issue is, but I'm sure it's an encoding issue, and it could be just that my rig is just too old for it, but it would let me stream to YouTube just fine. Did a test on that. Got a little clip in there, but it wouldn't allow me to stream to Twitch as well. What? It did not. It shouted out just fine. That's an odd delayed error message. Bot seems to be running just fine. Ah, yes, C&D, correct. I thought you were just abbreviating the word for Canada. That's right. Okay. Yeah, so OBS had an update today. Just visual stuff. They still have not. You know, I don't understand why they're updating visual appearance of OBS when DirectX 3D needs to be on version 12, because we've been on version 12 for DirectX for ever, and they are still on 11. Why hasn't OBS updated to DirectX 12? I can't figure that out. And they're spending all this time updating visual stuff and not updating core mechanics. Just blows my mind. Right, okay, so we've got the Cobalt started. That's a good thing. And we might as well just take this quartz while we're here. And that quartz. And that quartz. And that quartz. Doesn't need to use DX for the UI. Major Tom! How are you doing? Thank you, mate. Hope you're having a good day or good evening. No, they don't use DirectX for the UI. It's the engine. Or, goes along, because OBS doesn't need to use DX. That's right, they're not. Yeah, so we're not talking about. What I was saying is they're spending more time and effort in updating the UI, the visual appearance, in a minimal way, because there was only a little bit of visual appearance updated to the audio mixer, instead of spending their time updating DirectX to 12 instead of using 11. So DirectX 12 is compatible with all versions of Windows. I'm on Windows 10 and DX12 is running on Windows. Yeah, Windows 7 and 8 haven't been supported in forever. So that's why DX12 is not. Well, that's their fault if they're still using 7. Anybody can use 7 and 8 because it still works. It is officially no longer supported and hasn't been supported for years, which means there's nothing going to get pushed to 7 or 8. So DirectX 12 works in Windows 10 on up. So there's no reason not to update OBS to DX12, since Windows 10, 11, and whatnot all support DX12. Yeah, so 12 in Linux is impossible to work around. Why would anybody be using DirectX in Linux at all? They would be using an open source instead. And I believe that's included in the Linux kernel. You can play, that's right, using Proton. And which Proton uses the DX11 protocol. G-Man's messaging me in Discord. I think G-Man is just waking up. All right, what have we got? What are we doing? What we were moving all this stuff upstairs. So this was aluminum plates and gears, right? Oh, screws to gears. There we go. Screws to gears we need to move upstairs. Or, you know, I hate this web thing. I mean, it's cool looking that it's animated, but I'd like to. I'm happy with the shell. I just don't need the animated whoosh around it, which gets in the way of what I'm looking at. Okay, hang on a second. That's the channel we want to be on. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that would be nice to have Vulcan support. So, you know, we're kind of relegated to, yeah. Kind of relegated to the devs' feelings of, oh, I think I might get to that sometime, you know. Oopie. Depends on what game it is. You know, I'm hoping that, the Viome guys, Viome is the, devs for the Crust, get back to me sometime today. Because I would love to have a working key for that. And you know, really odd because I tested it in beta and whatnot, and Oracle didn't get back to me about that. They were not fluent with giving out stream keys. I noticed that they gave stream keys to some streamers in our community, and yeah, I don't think I was happy about the fact that they messed mine up. Okay, that's still working. Yay. The only thing we can't do with these gas pumps is we can't use the logic blocks on them to turn them on and off. Dang it. But anyway, we are extracting the gas from this planet using 3 of 6 pumps. There is uranium and titanium here. There was mercury, but I extracted all of that. Okay, so that's all done. And we are still getting uranium from this bad boy, which I also didn't get all of the quartz off of it. I think I was saving that for later. But there's a ton of good stuff. There's everything here. Everything is here. Hang on. No, we got 4. The one that's got everything is Coco Prime. No, it wasn't Coco Prime. Oriana? No. One of these planets had everything. Oh, I guess we finished up one of them. I guess it was Coco Prime we finished up. No, it wasn't that one. We had a planet that had like 10 or 12,000 of everything. Oh, there it is. Right. We cleaned up the titanium already and the carbon on Madhatteria. Titanium still on Manther Prime. Titanium cleaned up on Coco Prime. Wasn't much on that one to begin with. Carbon is left on Jutsu Games. Okay. And I think carbon was one of the things we ate up pretty quickly on some of these planets and got it all into storage. Wow, there's a lot of quartz here. We'll come back to that. And yeah, so Coriana we had lined up in the back there. We can move it around later if we need to. As soon as Coco Prime is done, we can move it away and bring Coriana over here. And of course, as soon as we've only left Omegas, we can actually move. We might have room to move that planet over here. If we put a dock on the west side. Of course, there's got to be a copper deposit right there. We could probably connect up to it right there. I don't know if that would clip on Coco Prime or not. Probably would. Yeah. Yeah, that'd clip pretty bad. This is our normal docking platform right there. All right. Really surprised why we don't have a full belt coming out of there with 15 mines. That's interesting. Okay, so what we're doing is we moved into the enriched hydrogen frame. So we are working on expert logistics at the moment, which is that one. Skipping fusion for the time being and cultivation. Because breeding and all that, we skipped. Could probably do that one. Robots upgrader. To upgrade bots. I wonder if that upgrade bots is speed or carry capacity or both. Or if that's just for spider bots. Which would be nice if that was carry capacity. We're going to eventually have to do the... Well, that's the end of that one. That's the end of that one. We will have to do these three to do the second Stargate. $400. Oof. 200. Yeah, so we gotta step up our sciences. Very much so. So we'd like to get all these guys going. 4 and 4. So when we get these, we're gonna need 200 there. Times 4 is 800. I think I think we'd like to get a couple expert engines as well. 16,000 engineering science. Wow. That's 32,000 of each of those. Yeesh. I mean, we've got 32 copper, 32,000 copper. Iron's kind of lacking in the cracking. So I think we might need to smelt up our iron a bit. Yeah. Is iron backed up anywhere? It's not really backed up. It's rolling. Copper's rolling. One, two, three, four, five, 6 smelters. Not staying hugely busy. They need to be busy. They need to be dedicated. They need to be dedicated. We need an iron output. The catchers are catching quite a bit. There's 166 there. There's 103 there. Catchers are not spitting them out fast enough. Well, looks like half of them are not. Yeah, because of the little bit of bottlenecking here. Well, shoot, that means these guys are bottlenecking too a little bit. Oh, there's 2,000 sitting there. And there. Holy smokes. And there. Why aren't they outputting? Oh, because it's backed up. Or it was. Which I just now cleared those. Some are clearing out just fine. So that means that's my belting issue that I've got to look at, because I'm not doing something right on the belting of these. So it looks like just the first 2 rows. I know I've got iron on it. Yeah. That's all 5. Why is titanium on there? No. There ain't no titanium coming from... asteroids. I did something wrong. Got all these filters messed up. Doo-doo-doop. We got a doo-doo-doop. Who's doo-doo-dooping us? Okay. Those are all good. Wonder how I got those all. Somehow I got titanium filtered in there. There's never titanium coming through, so that's all right. Gold every once in a while. Okay, it looks like we got the iron situation cleared up. Maybe that's what, an awful lot waiting to get belted out of these. Captures are a whole lot faster than I thought they were going to be. Might revisit the, belt issue here, so... We've got them coming along across the top. Carbon gets pushed out right away. Oh, I see. Probably would like to get that carbon filtered out a whole lot sooner. Of course, there's not a whole lot waiting to come out this way. That's moving along pretty good. Not horrible, but it does stop this line periodically. This one is definitely waiting. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Seems like. That's got them moving along a little bit better. This is spaghettification for sure. Spaghettification for sure. That should help a lot, though. That's looking a lot better. That's a lot of carbon conversion in one spot. And that's yeah, that's definitely going to be taking turns quite a bit. Oh, we could just make this. No, if I filtered that. We can't filter gold one way and copper the other. That's the problem with that one. Or could try this. Yeah, I know what I could do. Let's try this. Let's put gold on this side. Gold still goes the other way. And we'll make this side carbon. There we go. That works. Until the carbon backs up and then the gold won't go through. Oh, maybe it will. Boy, we're pulling in a lot of carbon. Holy smokeroonies. Still going, so I reckon it'll be okay for a little while anyway, until that belt backs up. Actually, it's looking pretty close to backing up. Yeah, it's getting pretty close. Just want to see if that backs up, if that's going to stop the gold from going through because of the way splitters work. Maybe it won't be such an issue. It looks like it gets close to backing up and then it clears out. So I think we might just come back to this. It looks like it'll be fine for a little bit. Yeah, I reckon that'll be fine. Okay. Now, back to... That's a whole lot better. Oh. Oh. That might be... Both those lines. Heavy on the carbon. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's just help it up and help it out to its normal pace of extraction. Let's see how we do with that. course, we got to help it out over here too. Not so much. If we can get it back to a normal pace without having all that stuff overloaded in the beginning, at the front of that line. That should allow for a little better flow of traffic. Yep, I see iron collecting up a little bit better there. And the reason I have it going on down here, which may be a big mistake, is throughput on that. Oh, badoop. We have a badoop. I don't know where it came from. Huh. This is why we're moving to the these belts right here, expert belts. Oh, where's our titanium rods at? Did they get stuck somewhere? I'm glad I looked at that. There's no titanium there. Uh-oh. Where'd they go? I'll bet you they're sitting in a silly conveyor somewhere. Aha! And there they are. It means we don't have a limiter on them. Alright, so we need a little bit of... She's just rocking and rolling. It's coming down here. Oh, it's not stopping it from collecting up in here. Right. So what we need is a bit of signal, help. So we've got is less than or equal to 10 in that building. Yep. All right, so let's get signal link to that building. And a signal linked to that bad boy, conveyor joint. Oh, that won't help. That's right, you can't turn that off. That's not going to help at all. Turning that off does absolutely nothing to stop the flow. Right. So what we need is a blocker right there. And it blocks and link to there, the blocker, which is now off. And we need the signal to be greater than or equal to. There we go. Yep, there we go. That's the way. All right. So that only moves when the building requires more and doesn't load up inside there, which keeps our rods in here for use as needed. Okay. That's more better. And this is on a timer. So before this finishes, one more should show up here. If the timer is correct. And there it is. Excellent. Right at about the 50% mark. That's perfect. Okay. Problem resolved. Now. Oh man. What happened here? What happened here? Did we shut all this down for some reason? Oh, for copper? That can't be. What did we do? Whoa. Did I do that for all of them? No. Mm-hmm. Greater than or equal to 95,000. Oh, sensing from the building. Which I believe is... Oh, it's looking for iron plates, or copper plates. Yep, so anything over 95,000 and it stopped. Okay. Yeah. because we don't need 95,000 copper plates for any reason. And we've got 20,000 motherboards. Zoinks! Hang on. Alright, that is our polymer. There we go. That's pretty slow. We might take a look at changing that a little bit. Hang on just a second. Okay, so we've got a timer on this bad boy. That's not it though. That's the timer. Actually letting it through pretty good because it's not up to 8. That's just a 14-second process for 8. Wow. Yeah, the majority of it is going over here. Thought it was, yep. I don't know why I have that turned off in the blueprint. That's going just fine right there. Every 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, fourth one. 1, 2, 3, and fourth one. 1, 2, 3. We could probably get away with a every other one, maybe? A true split? Depends on how many are in the, oh, yeah. Alright, we can make this a true split. Unless it backs up. If it backs up, it'll stop the splitter from happening. That's just about the right timing right there. A little bit slow on the next one coming in. All right, how's that affecting our... Looks like it's okay. It's backed up to right about there. Ah, it's not moving along quite fast enough now. Yeah, now it's chewing them up a little bit faster than they should. So let's change that to a 2. That should be a little bit better pace. Just want to make sure that this belt stays saturated. Looks like it is. Just barely, might be just right. Yep, now they're starting to stack. Very close. That timing might be just perfect, actually. Oh, 2 more stacked up just below my cursor, just momentarily. 1, 2. 1, 2, and it moves. 1, 2, and it moves. Just barely. Okay, so it'll eventually build back up again, but that's a whole lot better pace than it was before. And this will be a little bit slower now, but was better than it was before. Ah, ad break. It's actually not doing too bad. Don't know why we're going to need so many of those. Probably won't, because This just creates heat detectors and machines. And we're not spamming any of those machines down. All right, we could probably stop producing those. So that's motherboards coming in. So we could probably put this here. That there. Yep, all right. So we're looking at motherboards and link it to that building there, which is 9,000. Wow. What should our number be? Got 19,000 in there. Holy moly. All right, let's make this, welcome back, everybody. Let's make this 150. So we'll change this signal type to, where is he? There it is. Boom. And this one also will be that, less than or equal to 150, and link that to the stopper. Oh, greater than or equal to. Which means we can take all of those out, put them back in there. And since we're greater than or equal to 150, that should stay stopped like that. Excellent. And that way we don't have a buildup in there, and we don't have a buildup in there. Everybody's happy. Okay. Yay. Well, that keeps everything flowing. So these are as needed, just to make these electronic panels, which we have, where's that box? We have 54 of them, but they're not used in a lot of things here. So heat detectors, you know, there's like 2 there needed if you do those, 2 there. These are all 2s. This one's 12. That one's 4. Got plenty of gas rigs. We got 20 gas rigs. I'm not sure what the heat detector is all about. Is there anything in here about heat detectors? I wonder if there's something about heat, maybe? That's direction, not temperature. Not sure what we need heat detectors for yet. Wow. We need these plates to go here. I wonder if I can get them. I wonder if I can get them to go. I don't know. I don't like using these. I mean, I'm using these a lot, but I don't like using these conveyor joints a lot because you got freaking so many slots to fill up. And I mean, that's basically a storage. You know? It's as much of a buffer as these store. I mean, it's the exact same thing. Those are timed just right. So it shouldn't be building. 48, 49. 48, 47. 47, 46. It's actually going down. $46, $45. That's keeping those smelters going. At just the right clip. It's not emptying, but it's not stacking up either, so that timer is perfect at 0.6. But this is going down steadily but slowly. So these are 2 every 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds. 0.6. How could that be? 5 seconds, 1. 5 seconds, 2. 2 every 5 seconds. And these are moving at 1 a second. Because the belts are 1 a second. 60 a minute. Oh, that's right, because the overflow. Overflow. Alright, overflow is going where I want it to. So this could literally be just a belt, but the belt timing is going to be wrong. See, 77's already come down to 62. Alright, if that's 2 every 5 seconds, that's 1, 2, 3. This is 4 every 5 seconds. Yeah. So that could be a 2-to-1 split. That wouldn't even need a timer. Certainly can experiment with that, that's for sure. So straight through would be a 2, 1. Two forward, 1 left, 2 forward, 1 left. That's gonna really wind down. You see, that's not really... I know it says 1 every 5 seconds, but it's not. That actually waited a split second. Now if I put that to 5 seconds, that's going to start building up. Not too bad, actually. 4140. Yeah, see, that's losing time. I mean, losing products is slowly going down. Which means it's not a 2-to-1, it's not an exact 2-to-1 ratio, and that's what kills me. We got 2 machines using one every 5 seconds. And we've got 4 machines using one every 5 seconds. And it's still not. I mean, these 2 machines are going to suffer from that split, which should be a 2-to-1 ratio, which it is. So 2 here, 1 there. So this could actually be a 25%, and this could be a 50%, but that's only 75, so that's why it's 33 and 66 out of 100. But see, that timing is just to the left and 4 going through, or 1 to the left and 2 going through. So 1, 2, 1 to the left, 1, 2, 1 to the left. It's just not steady. Yeah, I don't get that. Not sure what's going on. Really shouldn't be stopping. It should be just, I mean, it's got that momentary. I wonder if using green belts. It shouldn't make a difference though, because the tier 1 belts are 1 a second. Could try it. Oh, here comes a sneeze. Sorry about that. There's going to be 2 more. Because they always come in 3s. Alright, let's try this. Let's just, yeah. See what that does. Yeah, see, it's not going to pass the extras through because the throughput is stopped. That really shouldn't stop, though. I mean, that's instant. Instant switch over. That's an instant switch over. That's an instant switch over. Okay, so 4 every 5 seconds. If it was 5 every 5 seconds, that belt would still stop. So that stops any extra from going into... That's why we didn't use a splitter. Because it stops the extra from moving. Alright, so that means... That was a 2. That's just a 50-50 split. Well, that's a lot of extra. $18.25, is that going up or down? It's going up. So there's a lot of extra building up in there. because it's not got time to unload. I wonder. Now they're definitely not getting split. Now this one's going to wait. Yeah, it's waiting already. It's just not moving fast enough to evacuate this one. $28. $26. It's going down a little bit. This one's still going up. There we go, now it's going down. This one's waiting. Now it's not getting anything. Yeah, the way I had it set up before is working. Now it's coming down here. Let's see how long it has to wait. Boom, just in time. That's a just in time. It's waiting just a little bit. It's almost right away. A little bit of pause. Maybe because we're at 98% efficiency. Wow. Did not realize. Yep. Network's 101. We don't want that. Let's see if that affected the machine. Yeah, now it's waiting a bit more. About a half to a 1 second delay. It's about a 1 second delay. Yeah, that didn't help. All right, so every fifth one is coming down this way. So 4 go through, 1 comes down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and split. 3, 4, and split. So this last one is still waiting just ever so slightly. About a second. One every 5 seconds from 4 machines. That's 4 every 5 seconds. It shouldn't be waiting at all. Because we are delivering 120 a minute, which is 2 a second. We just can't get the splitters to deliver that. That's why the timing blocks are so much better. Can we make that a 60-40? Will that make the difference? I reckon that'll do the difference. That's showing up just in time, isn't it? Bada bing. Yep, with no delay now. That's it, we nailed it. Okay. Now the rods, which are not getting used anywhere at the moment. The rods get normally made for screws. Ah, right. You know what? We didn't bring the screws up here. Oops, that's why. That's the screws right there. And then, of course, screws go into making gears. One every 10 seconds. Wow. Now let's see if that pusher, 1 every 10 seconds. Yep, keeps it going. No hesitation, no delay. And bam. Yep. Perfect. All right, so we are going to need an overflow going to the rod storage. Which is that bad boy right there. Ooh, excuse me. All right. If I bring... Of course, it's going to be right in line. Of course it is. Oh, that's going to the wrong place. That's going to the wrong place. That needs to be the rod's overflow. This. All right. Yep, that needs to be rods right there. This one needs to be screws. Yeah. Okay, 3 every 10 seconds. 2 every 8 seconds. It's 1 every 4. And that's 1 every 3 1/3. That means that number will slowly go down until it's waiting. Okay. Three, 44, 45. Oh, it's going to go up gradually. Right, because 1 every 4 seconds being consumed, 1 every 3 1/3 seconds is being provided. So it's provided 2/3 of a second faster than it can handle. Okay, anyway, this needs to be screws. What are you doing, Rocket? Oh, we don't have rods overflow. That's what the issue is. So what we need is a little bit of up and over. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Now, we don't have any overflow of screws. What's that? Is that a power connector? It looks like a power connection of some sort. Never noticed that. Don't tell me. No, it doesn't connect. Wonder what that is. Well, pipe doesn't connect. Doesn't even line up straight. That doesn't connect. What is that? Did I just notice that it's something that doesn't do anything? Can't be an input. Maybe that's just decoration. I didn't not notice that before, but doesn't seem like anything connects to it because there's no symbol that says in or out. So we won't worry about that. Ooh, dink. So what we can do is do one of those. And of course, we'll need one down there, so we'll just line it up. Right there. Oh, that's not going to work. That's interesting. Have the output of that right there. How's that going? Those going up or down? Going up. So there'll be one, two, three. Two will get used. Three going in. There's one extra on the input. Ooh, that was a bit glitchy. Every third one. That's a 0. It's a 2. So that'll be 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Perfect. Oh, here come the ads. Sorry about that. Forgot to give everybody a warning. Time for a bio break and whatnot. All right, so we'll do a stretch bio break. And all that goodness, and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I reckon everybody else is as well. We rarely hit 3 minutes ad break, so as long as everybody got a stretch and a bio break and a hydrate and a caffeinate and whatever you needed, I reckon we're all good. Now, since we finished getting that all moved upstairs, this one does not actually need to be down here. And that is all unused now. We only used those for pipes, I believe. Gas pipes? I think that's what it was. Yeah, gas pipes. But they are part of cobalt magnets. You know what? We don't have our notes up here. Alright, we do have the expansion of iron to do. We're not making cobalt rods yet, but I believe we do have some cobalt. It is way over there. I don't want to put it on the main line. Let's not put that on the main line. We've got an input over here. For now, let's just put it, titanium rods. Oh yeah, where'd they go to? Are they all out again? Ah, look where they're at. Of course. Because we don't have a blocker. Yeah. There's the blocker. It was in the wrong spot. Oh, that didn't help either. Hang on. Still filling up in here. It doesn't help at all. Oy vey. Those things are the only way to go vertical. Hate the fact that they have storage on them. Gotta be a way around that. I mean, building ramps all day long, you can build ramps. It takes up a lot of space, looks ugly as hell. Just to have an elevator go from one level to another. All right, let's see. Wow. Challenge is not having enough space in here. I could put this up here. But then none go up there. Yeah, that's got to be down here. Shoot, how am I going to do that? All right, giggles and grins. Let's see. Oh my gosh. A blocker goes right there. How about that? Can't see it. There's the blocker. Well, how about that? There's the conveyor joint. Just depends on where you're... All right, conveyor joint is the top. Blocker is the side. Okay. So, let's go in here and link to, of course, I'm not going to be able to see it from up here. Of course not. Barely see the side of it right there. All right, let's try this. I don't know if I got that. Looks like I did. It looks linked. Oh, no. Yeah. Did it? No. Got it. not blocking them though. It is, but there's that many in there. Yeah. Perfect. So that'll let one up every 22 seconds. Perfect. That one will send one every 41 seconds. The rest of them can go in there. The rest of those can go in there. Bing, bang, boom. There we go. Yay. Let's do a save. We haven't done a save in a while. Yesterday. Okay, that solves that issue. That's great. Now, expansion of the iron. And then the automation of the sciences. Let's get this cobalt. That's what we needed the belts for. Cobalt. And we'll have to filter the dirt out of there. So we will need a pusher for dirt. Into... where do we want dirt to go to? Well, for that matter, you can send it right up there. Shouldn't have any, really. That's going to be dirt. Those things. And very unlikely wood, but we'll put it there anyway. Oh, we got all kinds of jittery, aren't we? So that'll be uranium, mercury, uranium, and cobalt. That bad boy is every 18 seconds. Now we just added 20 consumption. This one is 10. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. And we've got none being used there at the moment. Oh. That's our only 10 consumption. Because that one's not doing 60 at the moment. Or 4. That would be 4, not 60. Is that our only purple pipe? Gas pipe? It is. Just that smelter. So we actually don't need that on. That's 10 and that's 20. We actually don't need both of those on. It is not consuming. Oh, 30. For a little while. 10, 20, 30. Right, 10, 20, 30. That'll keep them satisfied. There we go, 4,000. 4,000's our max. All right. Now, iron. Well, we could expand linear in that direction. I have to put that belt under instead of over. Problem is, for every smelter we add, see, that's a 1-to-1. That's a 1-to-2. 1-to-3, 1-to-4, and that should be a 1-to-5. It is. So the split is 1 goes in the machine and enough for 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we add 6, these numbers have to change. And it looks like they're being used, Mr. Fatball Jacks, how are you doing, mate? Scared the crap out of me. How are you doing today? We're actually using that at 1-to-1 ratio, 1 in, 1 out already. So we do need to definitely increase our iron bar production, which we've been up to lately. Lord of the Rings: Return to Moria. Hey, how was your stream with Well Bread last night? I didn't get to stay up for it. Ah, nice. You guys were playing you and Well Bread were doing Icarus, yeah? Right up. Was that a fresh start? I didn't even get to see if that was a fresh start. Was that a fresh start? Ah, right, okay. Oh, that's why I saw other people on there. I saw you on there in the game, but I think there was somebody else was in there, wasn't it? Oh, that one wasn't broadcast. Okay. We need faster belts. Oh, okay. I thought I saw like at one point I thought I saw like 3 people mining stone or rock or something like that. Maybe is there an AI in the game, or is it just just actual players, right? Just you and Well Bread. Okay. Well, that's how tired I was. I imagined a third person in there. Yeah. It's been one of those weeks already. Monday was horrible. Today's the second Monday of the week. That's what it was. Fapple with the jet boots. I thought I had copper, electron, copper, solar, so I did not make a blueprint of the iron line. Probably could though, but the problem is, yeah, that looked like a pretty fun game. I might try Icarus. If there's not too much trying to survive because AIs are attacking you and killing you or stealing your stuff or destroying your stuff and you can't possibly progress, I might get into that. Okay, so the open world means all players are it's open to the internet? Wild animals, right? I don't mind attacking or defending against wild animals and whatnot, as long as it's not so significant that it prevents you from progressing and can't do anything else, you know. I'm fine with that. But open world's open to everybody, right? And then there's PvP at that point. Are we keeping up? No, it's going down slow. Real slow. Oh shoot, I forgot my camera's off. There are 3 map types: missions, outposts, and open world. Okay. Missions are self-contained and temporary. Outposts I don't understand, and open world is just a persistent map. Oh. Do they have a wiki? I'd be interested in reading up on the wiki about the 3 different types and how they work. Because it looks like a pretty fun game. A little grindy, but you know, that's to be expected at the beginning of games. Unless it's intended to be multiplayer because it takes multiple people in order to progress. I don't know. It's invite only to, right, to multiplayers, right? Unless you join an open server, right. So there's no PvP. You don't have to fight all the other people in the world, right? You're just fighting for resources, or you're competing for resources. First come, first serve, I reckon. That's why I want to read the wiki to see how that works out. We got iron backed up again. Oh, I see. I see. Well, those aren't actually backed up. Not very much, anyway. Joined his local game this morning, right? The open world is on my G Portal server. Oh, okay, cool. So in open servers, there's nobody, they don't have people fighting other people, no PvP. Oh, there is PvP. Okay, yeah, they're just grieving you. Yep. Excellent. Okay. So it's single player unless you join somebody's private server or join an open world. Which is pretty cool. Not like Rust, yeah. Not like Rust where you have actors shooting staff. That's horrible. Baldwin was redeemed. He was vindicated with a not guilty plea. I mean, with a not guilty verdict. Yeah, this is going down just too fast. It's already gone down 100 since we looked last time. So there's no sense in increasing the smelters yet until we source out some more iron because the auto catchers are not doing enough. What's collecting up? Anything? Nope. A little bit of iron. Oh, a lot of iron. Okay. Iron's not getting out right here. Yep, that's the holdup right there. Oh, it's co-op. Okay, cool. There you go. Suicide Pact. Do you get that achievement? There you go. Boy, this line is really slow for some reason. How did that get so full up? Oh, it's not really. It's not saturated. Sure is backing up the rest of the line, though, that's for sure. This line is definitely saturated. I got too much spaghetti going on. Way too much spaghetti. It's fun to play with the flare arrows. They won't kill you, but they change your camera to right. Tag sounds fun. That kind of never gets old. Alright, there's got to be a solution to reduce the spaghetti and get these all siphoned off properly without backing up. Carbon's like a big deal. We got so much of it. Faster belts. Faster belts. Where are we at with our beltage? 6,000 and 1,200. We've got the 1,200. We're still 2,400. Wow. They're still going. There's our 23, 2,300 and 2,400. Shoot. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. I do like that. That's why I like these multiplayer games like Astro Colony here. We can play with Fire and Jack and Jack PS9 and whoever else likes to play. Yeah, I like multiplayer games. Play games with your friends. Man, how is this gonna I'm gonna flesh this out into something that's usable. It's just we got 40 collectors. The belts aren't fast enough. I think I'd just much rather mine the ores than use these catchers. I mean, the catchers catch tons of stuff. I mean, there's no question about that. It's just having a proper way to evacuate and empty these buildings, which they're not all backing up. It's just the few at the center. And it's not even these outlying ones, it's the inner center. It's like the inner core of this group. That one, that one. That one's not hugely backed up, but it's that one and that one that are the problem. Alright, so this has proven to be a horrible setup. Just too much congestion. I know, right? September can't get here fast enough. I am so with you on that. I wouldn't mind seeing an update to Foundry as well. And maybe even some Tectonica. Satisfactory for sure. I'm waiting on updates on all of those. Satisfactory, Foundry, Tectonica. Dyson Sphere is coming along pretty good. Captain Industry had an update recently. Is it this week? Oh, I haven't had Frostpunk yet. I got that, I have what, the Junk Punk or Punk Junk or something like that on wishlist, but I'm not so sure I'm not so sure I would be into that yet. I was at one point, but I haven't seen Frostpunk yet. American Truck Sim had an update. Got an update going on. Farm Sim is still Survival Colony Sim. Got quite a few of those too. I got some weird ones. So I've got Subsistence, The Forest, Sons of the Forest, Planet Crafter, which that's not horrendous survival, but you know, No Man's Sky is kind of more builder than survival. Haven't played that one in a while. There was another one. Revive and Prosper. Did you ever see that? Yep. Planet Crafter. Stationeers. That one's kind of survivalistic. Revive and Prosper I played for a little bit. It's pretty challenging. Alright, if those two are the issue, what I probably need to do probably need to get this iron off of here right quick. Orcs Must Die. They're up to 3. I've never even heard of that. So I don't know. So there's a 1 out there somewhere waiting for me to try it. Oh, okay. Oh, that's going to be as much of a traffic jam as any of them. Maybe. Till that filters out. Neverwinter, that one I have heard of, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I try and stay away from paywalled stuff or microtransacted stuff or, you know, stuff that really detracts from the gameplay because it's just a horrible business model to do that. Just horrible. There we go. We might get a little traction on that. Yeah, well, you know, even though some games get super repetitive, for people like me, sometimes I need that option, a game to play where I can just sit down and do nonsensical, mind-numbing, repetitive actions just to get my mind off of all the other stuff, you know? Yeah, that, I think, what, EVE Online is a monthly sub, or used to be, wasn't it? There were a few like that. But yeah, there are just days where you really want to immerse yourself in a game that's challenging and with lots of things to do, and other days you just need that, I just want to chill out and, you know, do the exercise and not think about it. That helped quite a bit, but it could help. I could help a little more on that. Get. Oops. See how that goes. EverQuest. Oh my god, I remember that. That was one of those yeah, subscription based. I did EverQuest, and there was another one just prior to that one coming out, by the same company, actually. Soldiers Inc. think it was something like Soldiers Inc. or something Soldiers. I got sucked into those pretty good. Build your empire. That's helping a little bit. Planet side? Inside, outside, planet side? Sorry. I'm easily lost. You lost me on that one. My single brain cell didn't follow that train of thought. Oh, planet side a game. Okay, yeah. No, it wasn't planet side. I think it was. I think the company, it wasn't Sony. It was Plarium. It was one of those micro. It was one of those micro things where you had to buy. You actually had to buy to get ahead. You had to buy things to get ahead. It was. I played it for way too long. Wasted a lot of money on it. Alright, well that helped a little bit, but it's still kind of cloggy. Right here in the middle, let's do this. Let's take those out. Oh, that helped quite a bit. And those. That's better. I think we might have fixed the issue. At least give it a fighting chance anyway. Yeah. You know, those games are designed to appeal to your senses of divide and conquer and competition. And they design it very well to get the money out of your pocket to do that. And it's designed so that everybody's doing that same thing. And it just makes the company more and more money, and you losing more and more money. I was quite addicted to the game because there was that, it was, you know, it's designed that way to, you know, emotionally challenge you or psychologically challenge you. That's what got the money out of your pocket. Those are actually coming out a lot better. Woohoo!
Raiders detected. Welcome and enjoy your stay.
Mr. Evil Rays, in with a big raid. Let me get my tools out here. How was your stream, Mr. Evil Rays? How was everybody doing? Thank you very much for that, Evil. I know everybody else calls you Rays, but I still call you Evil, because I like Mr. Evil. Welcome in, Raiders. How did the Foundry go? I'm still waiting on an update from Foundry. Yeah, got my challenge. I've created some challenges for myself. It's sucking pretty good. But I'm getting a handle on it, slow and sure. We're in Universe 2 right now, so we're collecting up mercury, and we're pumping gaseous resources out of planets. And we're drilling cobalt out of planets along the way. How far have you gotten in Foundry? I'm just waiting for, you know, tier 6 stuff to drop. I guess I moved along in Foundry so fast, I'm kind of a little bit bored with it now until the new items drop. Yeah, pretty much done with it. Got yourself a massive. The thing is the thing that got me was my map is down to nothing but pipes going out to the fracking machines. I've got you know, very few belts across the map, but I've got tons of pipe, you know, heading to fracking machines. 32 a minute. Yeah. There was some changes to the service bot thing. Now you don't. Now I think you don't have to have a warehouse connected to the end of the service bot line as the final leg of that assembly line. So much nicer to work with now, I think. So, but the thing is, I've got like 6 million thermalite fluid. I've got the 6 million of the pink fluid. There was a bad loop with doing the service bots at all that I just didn't like the loop. It was gaining nothing by making the robots, and all it was doing is using up thermalite. Another error. What is going on with Spectre there? How it outworked. Hang on a second. I'm gonna grab that real quick. Just going to... Come on, mouse cursor. Hello? There you are. I'm just gonna send a quick message over to GFA. Okay. Yeah, so I'm excited to see what happens with Foundry coming up next. I've just reached that that point where I need some more content with it. Tectonica 2. Just waiting on Tectonica, waiting on Satisfactory, you know. All right, this thinned out quite a bit. Still got this little bit right there. And there. Those two just still got a little bit going. And this is actually going up now instead of down. So we did unlock that bottleneck a little bit. Unclog it, I mean. Gotta have a better way of doing this, though. Gotta have a better way. We got 4,000 engineering. We need another 2,000 or just under. Uh, 4,083. Yeah, another 1,900 to go. We can get the green or the brown belts. Which I think that will help quite a bit in this congested area, but that's only a stopgap solution. I need to figure out how to filter these out much better. Yeah, there's just stopping for way too long. That section right there. Some of it might just be that this carbon is taking too long to offload. So much of it coming in. Oh, already? Wow. Alright, all your raiders should... The pre-roll's already done, so none of the raiders should be getting any ads at the moment. For everybody else, just grab a hydrate and a stretch and all that. I'm still trying to come up with a solution for this. I mean, that belt right there in the center, it's not that clogged up. That one's not. It's just that front row right there. I don't want anything stopped. Suppose I could send a carbon over here. No. Oh, I do have an input available. Oopa. Did something, eliminated something here, but not sure what that's all about. Could do this. I don't like how splitters are so non-functional. Which makes me produce more spaghetti. But we're gonna do it. Welcome back, anybody that we lost through the ads. Thanks for sticking around to support my stream. Oh, look at that. What? Straight through, please. What's wrong with that? Oh, that would do it every time. That's what I don't like about splitters. They don't continue. They don't continue just because one port. It doesn't push anything through the free port if one port's backed up. I don't like those the splittering that way. That's better. Hopefully that will open things up a bit here. Well, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 feeds onto, or 4 feeds onto this belt. This is the big bottleneck right here. Now these machines are better. Oh, it's clearing up now. Okay, just have to give it a little bit to flow through. Come on with you. Yep, get to it, get to it. Keep it rolling. Still taking a little bit extra time. It shouldn't be taking that long. Thank you.
Sorry, it's not that full. I'll refill it once it's done with it.
No, it's good for now. Thank you. It's getting there. It's going to be painfully slow, though, it looks like. Because this side's just as full up as the other side was. Yeah. It looks like it's going to be suffering pretty soon. All right, thank you. Seems like it's holding steady. As much going out as there is going in. It's getting there really slow. Again, this is stopped up because, see? Let's try this. No, see, the other side's backed up, so it's not letting it through, and it's backing up that line. Gotta hate these splitters. Just feed it through. That's a little better. There we go. That's what I needed right there, is to open this line up a bit. That's going to make a difference. That'll get things moving. Should keep things moving. It is better. This one might need a little help. All right, let's see if that cleaned it up. That one's moving. Still kind of waiting over here. Yes, these machines, it didn't look like they had anything to unload. No. But where's it all coming from? Where's all that belt product coming from? Shouldn't be stacking up. Keep it moving. Getting closer. 4370. So we've got 1627 to go to get those tier 3 belts. Something just, I can't understand why that's backing up so much. It just doesn't seem like the pushers or the splitters are moving at the same speed as the belt. Maybe they are. There it goes. All right, it's starting to now. Iron is still 4,300, copper's 3,650. Is it hovering or is it going up? It's slowly going up, coming back down. It's kind of hovering. All right, I do not want to rely on catchers for bringing the iron in. Because as you can see, we got 40 of them going. It doesn't even come close to saturating. I mean, the output is saturated, but you know, it's still hovering. It's coming down real slow, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish. So it's not really, the input's really not keeping up. That's the big thing. Belt speed's not fast enough for the auto catchers because they're only catching randomly. That's not reliable. I don't like how unreliable catchers are. They don't take up too much space. I'm going to convert. So in the next session or two, we're just going to convert to mining operations. Because honestly, that's all we need. Oh, there's the end. Oh my goodness. So, titanium, tons of it. Carbon, a little bit there. More titanium, uranium, not so much. Carbon, or copper, doing okay on that one. Cobalt for sure. Here's our iron, copper, and gold. So, you know, we can find planets easily, which are, you know, to me, it's just far easier to set up, you know, these mining operations, which are self-sufficient. They run on their own power, you know, solar power, to bring us the goods, and I can keep them separated into belts. I just don't like the catcher's idea. They're not catching anything I can't mine. I can mine gold, I can mine carbon, copper, and iron. That's the 4 things they collect. So the problem is ice. So they have to bring the ice. Everything else is a byproduct. Everything else is a byproduct. That's why the sushi. 17,000 there, 60,000 there, 60,000 there. 137,000 ice in supply. Yeah. If it weren't for the fact, you know, that there's byproducts from the ice, these front rows are just ice collectors. Everything else is iron, carbon, copper. A row of each. All right, so that's going to have to go on. That's going to go on the list. Oh, speaking of gold. There's another one. There's another one. That's a gold floating around out here, which is not normal. Okay. All right, so let's do a save and then we'll pay it forward. Mr. Ray's coming in with the big raid today. All right. Let's just grab a, see who's streaming right now and who's doing what. Let's see, Mr. Aha, a little bit of Icarus. My goodness, where is everybody on a Tuesday night or Monday night? Monday morning. Well, morning. That would be it every time. You know. So it is 1:30 in the morning in the US and Canada. Whereas it's 3:30 in the afternoon here in Australia. I think people have had a pretty rough week, I guess. I know who we can raid. I got somebody. Okay. Here's our raiding tools. I'm just going to pop them into chat and copy and paste away. The one that says Rocket 436 High are the sub emotes. So if you're a sub, you can use copy and paste that, and those emotes will show up. They look like that. The other one with the raid pickaxe, Tomb Raider pickaxe, those are for the non-subs. You can copy and paste those. Thanks to Mr. Rays for the raid. Thanks for everybody that came by today, Mr. Fapplejax and Mr. Tholen. Goodness, who else was here today? I just can't. Today was such a horrible second Monday of the week getting started. It was unreal. But anyway, thanks for everybody that came by. And we're going to return or pay it forward. And we are going to... We're actually going to raid one of our moderators. So Firehammer and GFA Undead are the moderators for my stream. Both very awesome, very wonderful. We're gonna go raid GFA tomorrow, Wednesday, Hump Day. I'm thinking things are going to be different tomorrow. We are not going to have the third Monday of the week. I had appointments this morning, and then I tried to get a simulcast going between Twitch and YouTube, and it just, I could get it to stream to YouTube, but it would cancel out or not do the Twitch side, and I could do one or the other. It just wouldn't let me do both, and I'm using the multi-stream plugin too, and it just wasn't working. It wasn't working like it's supposed to. But anyway, thanks everybody. We're going to go to the outro, and I'll get the official thank yous in to make up for where my brain lacks. But I do appreciate everybody that came by, whether you chatted or not. Doesn't matter. I hope I was a little bit entertaining, or at least solved an insomnia issue. I can do that from time to time. We'll be on schedule tomorrow at our normal time, which is viewable on streamelements.com /the_Rocket Wolf, and you'll see the schedule in your time. So, all right, here we go. We will see you tomorrow, and that's it for me. See ya.